Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of a sneak preview. As you can see, the green screen is still green. It's not a finished product, but it's a little taste of what you'll be getting from a documentary, Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy. It is claimed to be a definitive documentary on the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. It is in post-production right now, and this is what we have.
Bringing Nancy back was another hook that I thought was great for the series.
Wes Craven called me and asked me if I would mind if he included my character in the script that he was writing for Nightmare 3. And he gave me the basic idea of how she comes back and is a psychologist for kids who are having these terrible nightmares.
It took some convincing. She had other things going on in her life at the time. But she did a great job, and the character became a leader of sort of a new generation of Elm Street kids.
You get this great gimmick of Heather as the binding element. Heather's the one that's been through it and can tell them all what's going on.
You are the last of the Elm Street children.
The cast was just sensational. All these young actors were so good. It made this particular film stand out from other horror films at the time.
Ken Cade, an enormous and powerful-looking 17-year-old with a shaved head, is huddled in the corner of a white padded room. Was a well-built, muscular guy, and I looked in the mirror and looked at me and said, "Oh, hell no." So my agent talked me into going anyway, so I had to catch the breath and get to the audition. It was just pouring down rain, it was running late, and I was getting pissed. So when I went in, the director said, "Just do whatever you want to." And I said, "Fuck you!" And that's how I got it.
The work that Greg and everyone did in effects was absolutely extraordinary. And the funny thing that you have to remember about this film is virtually everything was done physically.
Yeah, in a way, we're responsible for making Freddy's character a little bit more of a pop character, a media character. And the Dick Cavett scene was a big part of that.
We spent a half a day shooting Dick Cavett, and he said, "Well, they told me I could pick whoever I wanted." So I picked Zsa Zsa Gabor, because I think she's the dumbest person I've ever met in my life. And if there was one person that I would want to see killed by Freddy, it would be her.
My other favorite kill from Nightmare 3 was when Penelope Sudrow's character was lifted up by the TV set with the great line,
"Bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch." That really applies to fun.
It was just classic.
"Welcome to prime time, bitch" was not a scripted line. That was from Robert.
That, which was a modification of the original line because it didn't quite fit in my mouth, but people loved that.
The one-liners and Robert's delivery of them made the film, I think, a little more popular.
I actually enjoyed that scene when they had the mechanical arms come out and grab me. That was like my favorite part. Just that was just great.
We had to basically make a vacuum form puppet that I made. It would come out of his TV. We always had to use cutaways, so we cut away and came back, and it was Robert's head sticking through the TV.
There is something naturally heavy metal about Freddy Krueger, and there was a sudden opportunity to use Dawkins.
I just moved out from Tampa, Florida. All I knew was Dawkins. Doing the movie was kind of like our whole career, 50% John, 50% luck. It was specific, and to call Green Warriors and try to make it spooky, and the lyrics should be about the movie. I still remember my version. I didn't make it. Mine was Dream Warriors, we can be heroes inside of our dreams. Dream Warriors. That's how it went, yeah.
The Dawkins video was kind of ahead of its time. We were at the early end of MTV, and it was kind of the perfect opportunity to take heavy metal and horror and make one nasty thing out of it.
It was cutting edge, I mean, nobody had done it. And we were like the first band to do that, all that stuff, and mix it with the movie. I thought it was the greatest video. It really helped our careers.
And in fact, ours was the first video ever included on VHS.
First one. I couldn't say it down. It's so hot. Even when I did it, and I was young, I was probably 30-something, in my early 30s.
It was too freaking high.
And maybe tonight you'll be gone. Dream warriors.
I have a platinum record from that second song. That is one of the few folk things that's actually up in my house because it's so funny that I can possibly have a platinum record ever with my white Jewish rhythm.
His story is the stuff of legend. Boogeyman, monster, the bastard son of 100 maniacs. He has fed on the souls of those unfortunate enough to cross his path. Still, he returns in terrifying visions and nightmares. Because every town has